Welcome to my garage. I've been thinking about this tribulation. Most cannot say when it began. Surely some independent observer, had they been present, would have marked the change, studied, or at least noticed the transition from the migrations of nomadic tribes to an agrarian, centralized modality. Is this where it began? Did it begin with the emergence of trade and commerce, the Bronze Age, the Iron Age? Did it begin with the invention of religion and the subsequent creation of subordinate castes for whom the term long-suffering to this day defines their existence? The origin of origins, even Cain and Abel are clueless. To be fair, Abel never had much of a chance to work it out, and Cain, well, he never had much to offer anyway. Couldn't understand why Abel had all that praise, so he killed him. It wasn't much of a murder mystery given the paucity of likely suspects, though perhaps this old story does, in its singularly subtle, might have missed it way, strike closer to the heart of the matter than it would seem. It began with the first perversion of the perception of the self. Not content with merely cogito ergo sum, the self would soon develop what, at first, was a relatively benign growth. One that would enhance reason, in choosing between options for the preservation of the self. Unfortunately, the preservation of the self inevitably conflicted with almost every notion of the greater good. And so it was, as it would almost certainly be perceived by any independent observer, the malignant source of all tribulation. The self had developed an opinion.